What's up? What's going on, my loves? How is everybody doing? Happy manifesting, happy magical days. Jasmine Atten here, Mystic at the Crossroads. I haven't done a live video for quite some time now. A couple weeks. I've been super busy and just going through the motions of life like the rest of you. Today I wanted to show you a ritual that I am doing, and I see a lot of people asking about this. I get a lot of inbox messages. I see a lot of messages in my Facebook group, Let's Talk Magic, about the difference between a cord cutting and a cut and clear ritual. And oftentimes the terms are used interchangeably, but they are two very separate rituals. They do two very separate things. They both work. They are both effective. But when you're doing any type of energy work to clear away certain situations, you want to make sure that you are utilizing the appropriate herbs, oils, candles, ritual, and so forth. Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining. Please excuse me, right about now it is Sunday Fun Day, or it would have been fun when I was back in my 20s, when I used to like go drag racing, but right about now I am home, I am in my PJs, I am all natural, but I'm doing some ritual work, and I figure why not, what better time to share with you all, which is something I love to do, what I'm doing, and kind of explain the two to help those of you. So I first want to go into what a cord cutting is, what a cut and clear is, what the difference is, and how to do the spiritual bath, and we'll go from there. Hi everybody, please comment if you are just now joining. Please share this video, like this video. I get a lot of people that are like, I can't share your videos because my family doesn't know I'm in the broom closet. That's totally cool. You don't have to share it, but tag somebody that you know is dabbling along with you. Everybody has a friend that's dabbling that needs a little bit of help. So let's get right into it. Now, this particular ritual I am doing for myself, and I have shared with you guys. I think it's important to do a cleansing and clearing ritual. I don't want to say on a regular basis, depending on how you live. I don't know what your lifestyle is. If you're out here just throwing shit to people, then maybe you do. But for the most part, I do a cleansing ritual about twice a year, and that's simply because I encounter a lot of individuals. I work with a lot of amazing clients, a lot of amazing people. I walk out of my house on a daily basis, and I go to the grocery store and to the bank, and I do all the same things that everyone else does, and I encounter a lot of individuals. Today I was at Sprouts, which is like a natural kind of farmer's market type of place, and this woman just randomly came up and started talking to me, and we ended up in like this 45-minute conversation. She was totally awesome, but that's still energy that's just being spewed. And I figured, since I was going to do my clearing ritual, I was going to do it for the help me brain. Bear with me. I had some champagne. For the summer solstice, and that didn't happen, this would be the best time to do it. So, a cut and clear. A cut and clear ritual can be done in a bath, or it can be done in a candle ritual, or it can be combined in two. Oftentimes, I do cut and clear rituals for clients that want to really just clean the slate. So it's a little different from like a road opener or a blockbuster. So we know blockbusters are to remove blockages, road openers are to bring opportunities, and cut and clears are like, I'm gonna burn the fucking canvas, excuse my language, YouTube is gonna demonetize me when I upload it, but it's the truth. I'm gonna burn this canvas because it's just a bunch of gray shit painted on here, and I'm gonna start all over from fresh. Like, we're buying a brand new canvas, some new paint brushes, some brand new paint, and we're gonna repaint our life. That's just the easiest way that I can explain it, and that can be done with simple ingredients that you will find if you're, I don't want to say if you're a kitchen witch, but if you have a kitchen, which all of us do, there are ingredients that you can find. So with the cut and clear, you are cutting away old thoughts, old feelings, old negativities, old friends, old patterns, old habits. You're like, I'm cutting this shit off and I'm letting it go. I'm releasing it and I'm starting completely fresh. It's like hitting the rewind button when you had a cassette tape. Okay, I'm on a roll today, don't judge me. Cut and clear rituals are also good. For example, like let's say you left a job or you're starting a new business and you want to let go of that mentality of, I work a 9 to 5. Like, I have to work a 9 to 5 to bring in income. I have to do X, Y, and Z to be successful. No, you don't. You can do a cut and clear to just let go of old habits, old things that don't serve you anymore. I just recently, you guys know, I've told you guys this a million times. You see my videos. I worked in the medical field for 12 years, 13 years. My schedule, like, I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. I worked for a group of surgeons. I worked at the hospital. So my brain and my biological circadian rhythm was like 5:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. That was your work schedule. By 10 o'clock, I'm sleepy. And that was okay for corporate America, but I'm a witch. So can't get sleepy at midnight. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So with the cut and clear and starting my own business, I had to really let go of that old behavioral pattern that I don't have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I still do because that's just me. But I don't have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I don't have to punch a clock. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to let go, especially those of you that are starting new businesses, if you want to, let's say you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you whatever business you want to start, but you're still trapped in that same old mentality of, I got to work a 9 to 5 to earn my living. No, you don't. And you need to clear that energy away. I did a consultation with a client, I think it was Wednesday, and she got fired from her job. And she was like spewing fire on the phone, and I love her to pieces, but she was like, my job, they fired me, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm not going to get unemployed, and all this stuff. And I was like, girl, your job fired you so that you could actually take your time and start something new. So the business that you've been bitching about, excuse my language, and I know she's going to see this later, but the business you've been bitching about for the past 2 years that you wanted to start, but you couldn't start because you worked a 9 to 5, now your job has fired you so that you can start that job. So let's do a cut and clear to let go of that emotional release, that mental release, that attachment to something that's no longer serving you, and allowing the doors of opportunity that are presenting themselves to just flourish, and that windfall of abundance can fall on you. Am I making sense? Let me know if I'm making sense. Please comment below so I don't feel like I'm just blabbing on, because I see y'all watching. All right, let's get into the recipe, because I really want this to be a short, my version of short video. And then I want to talk to you guys about the cord cutting, which is a little bit different. And I'm going to definitely do a part 2, but and bear with me, I'm a one-woman show while I adjust my tripod and share with you guys what I'm doing. So these ingredients, this is part of my kitchen witchery. These are things that you guys already have. You've heard me talk about it a million times. They're interchangeable. They're the best herbs that I think one can work with, and they're very affordable. So we have some basil. And when I can, for the most part, I like to work with fresh herbs. So what I normally do is, as I'm putting my herbs inside of the pot, I don't just throw them in there. I will separate them one by one. I'm thinking or speaking my intentions, saying a prayer or affirmation into the pot. Preferably, in my opinion, work with what you have. If you have a larger size pot than this one, I think this one is a 3-quart pot. You might want to get something larger. I plan on buying something soon, but it's okay. So I'm going to put my basil. Dry herbs are totally fine. So a lot of people are like, I know dry herbs are more affordable. Truthfully, dry herbs, dry and fresh herbs, we waste nothing, are about the same price. I paid $2.49 for these, which was a little high at Whole Foods. Had I went to like Kroger or whatever, it would have been $1.50. But they're only maybe 50 cents more than dry herbs. So I try to use fresh. Oh, that landed over there when necessary. Basil is very good for bringing in prosperity. It's kind of like if you think of Van, how Van removes negativity and invites good things in. That's what I like about basil. Rosemary. Let me tell you something. Get you some, honey. Hunty. Rosemary, I put in everything. They go in all my money candles, all my better business, improved business, jinx removing, hex removing. Rosemary is a fantastic all-purpose herb. If you are going on a job interview, take a bath in rosemary or put rosemary oil on yourself before you go. If you are looking to improve your business or increase your business, then you want to start bathing in rosemary. If you want to attract more clients or customers, I don't care if you drive for Uber, if you do Airbnb, it doesn't really matter what you do. Anything pertaining to business, money, finances, or a job of any sort, if you're doing anything to bring in some income, rosemary is the go-getter. Like, this should be in all your candles. This should be, you should be eat it, cook with it. Rosemary is amazing. Rosemary is good for removing financial blockages. And I'll say this, and I can say this with confidence. In the past 5-6 years of being in business, I don't know, I've probably done close to 3, maybe 4,000 consultations. I have never done a spell or ritual or consultation with a person that I've suggested to use rosemary for that did not see success in what it is that they're asking for. And that's a big disclaimer. And I don't say that lightly. I take pride in that. Rosemary and skullcap. Y'all know I'm a skullcap lover. So the reason why, so someone might be like, why don't you just throw it all in there? Because we're loving this. This pot right here, this is a pot, this is love. This is love, this is money, this is prosperity. I am loving this energy up. I wish you could be here. It smells so good. So I'm going to use every part, even down to the stick and stem. And if I wasn't talking to you guys, I would be like speaking my intentions over this, but this is love. This is vibrating the things that I want it to do. Please like this video. Show me some love, y'all. Let me know, is this helpful? Is this helping you guys? I know it is, especially in a time like this. The best thing that you can do with this besides bathing in it is you can dress your candles with it. You can, where's my candle? Well, I was going to show y'all, I was going to save this for the cord cutting, but you can dress your candle in this solution, but we'll get to that in just a second. The next thing I have is thyme, and thyme tends to be a little looked over. I think I only think of thyme during Thanksgiving for whatever reason. It reminds me of like turkey and dressing, which neither one I am a master at cooking at. That's why I always go to someone else's house. But thyme smells absolutely amazing. Thyme is very good for bringing harmonious energy. If you have anxiety about your current situation, if you're worried about your bills, you're worried about getting a job, you're worried about your success, thyme will bring that balance to you. It is also fantastic for clearing away what no longer serves you. And oftentimes, in my personal opinion, sometimes we have blockages that are self-inflicted, and sometimes we have blockages. Can I be 100 and just transparent with y'all? Because I'm going to just say it. Sometimes we have blockages from mofos that don't necessarily wish us any harm, but because they don't believe in our dream, or we share things with them, or we have family members that they're just not there. They're just not on the same page. Their energy can block us. This is going to protect you from those blockages. It doesn't mean we don't love them. It doesn't mean they don't love us. We're just blocking, fuck your bad vibes. I'm going to put it that way, okay? Alright, so we got some thyme in here. Okay. That's okay. So I'm going to put the thyme, and we're going to just bless our thyme. Then the last ingredient that I'm going to use, I could really kick myself. I don't know what happened today when I was at Whole Foods. I thought I bought fresh sage. And it might be in my car, but I don't have it for the video, but that's okay. I have white sage, and this particular white sage, this was actually fresh a couple of weeks ago, so it's not fresh, but it's not like dead, dry. You feel me? So I have white sage. You can use any type of sage. Oh, disclaimer, side note, pause. Y'all probably know this. Maybe I'm the new kid on the block. Black sage is the ish. When I tell you, okay, I don't like the way sage smells. I think it stinks. Regardless of being a 420 connoisseur, and people are like, sage smells like weed. No, it doesn't to me. I don't like the way sage smells. I've never liked it. It stinks. But black sage is not as pungent. And when you are looking to declutter your life, how many of y'all hear me talk about declutter your life, declutter your home, declutter your car, make openings for energy and the things that you want to manifest come through? I couldn't figure out, why do I burn white sage and it just still, nothing happens? Because I didn't need it. It wasn't serving the purpose. The things that I wanted it to work for, it wasn't aligned with that vibrational energy. I burned some black sage up in here. Y'all don't even know. But black sage is good for decluttering energies. And that comes with decluttering stuff. It could be my OCD and the fact that I'm a freaking clean freak, but that's a whole nother story. But if you want to declutter your stagnant relationships, your stagnant money, your stagnant health, your stagnant communication, you and your, I'm not going to say that because God willing I'll be a parent one day, your offsprings that y'all just don't see eye to eye, your in-laws that you just wish you never married into. If you really want to see some changes with that, get yourself some black sage. Black sage. And don't just go through the house smudging because you're doing it wrong. I will, if y'all want to know, I will do a whole video on why everybody is smudging their house the wrong way. And I just realized this after burning sage since I was, I don't know, 14 and I'm 34. I was burning sage all wrong. That's why it wasn't working. But that's a whole nother story. If you got a comment for that below, leave it down there. So, white sage into the pot. Hold on, one woman show trying to bring y'all into what I'm doing. So this is the leftover of my white sage. I'm gonna let this steep. I'm gonna put this on. So what I did was I boiled the water on medium for about 30 minutes and then I'm gonna reduce it down to simmer. All the way down to simmer, and I'm gonna let this sit for probably at least an hour or two. I have some spring water here. I only use spring water. If you don't have spring water, it's okay. Use tap, use alkaline, use whatever. But I'm going to keep refilling it as it goes down. I'm going to let this boil down for about 2 hours. Then I'm going to put that in my bath. Now, switching gears over to the... Let me see. How can I do this without burning myself? I probably can't. So I'm going to have to move you guys closer. Switching over to the... Okay, hold on. That's definitely not going to work. Bear with me. This was impromptu. I'm in my PJs. I wasn't planned for this. I don't have anybody helping me. So I'm going to just have to do this like your grandmother did. Move the pot over. Oh, shit. The candle fell in trash. That's okay. All right. Bear with me. All right. So we are talking about black walnut. And I've always known of black walnut, the holistic purposes, the healing purposes for like deworming, detoxifying. If you're trying to like cleanse your body of tapeworms from all the pesticides and chemicals and meat, especially if you're a meat eater, then black walnut oil is fantastic for that. But black walnut is fantastic for what they call, hold on you guys, what they call cord cutting. So what's the difference in cord cutting and cut and clear? Cut and clear is I'm done and I'm letting go certain things and I'm opening myself up to receive. Cord cutting is specific to relationships. So that could be romantic relationships. It can be parental relationships. It could be, even if you had a relationship with a coworker, a job, it is a actual energetic cord that is established between you and another living entity, and you need to cut and sever that tie. I'm going to use relationships as an example because this is something that I think we can all relate to. But for example, you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship, the relationship perishes, you both move on, and you can't get over that person. So either they're still trying to make contact with you, they're still reaching out, or you can't, you're losing sleep, you still have feelings for them, you're still lusting after them, you're still thinking about them, they done moved on, they got a new boyfriend, girlfriend, they're married, shit, you might even be married, and you're like, why am I still stuck on this person? I can't let it go. There's an etheric cord, there's an energetic cord that is created. The cord is created through any type of relationship. So if you have a friend, for example, me and my best friend, I've known her since I was 9 years old. We have an accord. I love that girl. I love her like my sister. You know, that it's different, but there's still a cord there. If you've been sexually intimate with anybody, I don't care if it was just the head. I don't know, it was a 5-minute whatever. There's an energetic cord there. If you were in a relationship, if you were married, if you have children with a person, maybe it's been 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 months, you haven't even talked to them. There's still that energy there, and that energetic connection can block your growth. It can slow down and hinder your ability to move forward in your finances, in your health, in your love life, in your family ties, in your business, in almost anything, because you are still stuck to this person. I don't care if you haven't talked to that person in 3 years, there's still an energetic, it may be watered down, but there's still an energetic cord that is there. And what a lot of people fail to realize is you got to do some cleansing, and you got to do some healing from that. I get a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm over that person. You might be over it emotionally, maybe mentally, maybe even subconsciously, unconsciously, and spiritually. There's still a tie there. So the best thing that I have found that works for that is doing what's called a black walnut bath. And I searched high and low, and I realized that whole black walnuts, they are available online. LuckyMojo.com has them. You can find them on Etsy. You can find black walnuts, but it was a freaking massive search. And when you're trying to clear away some stuff, I don't got 10 days to wait for my black walnuts to get delivered. So what I found as an alternative is black walnut powder. So what this is this is the actual black walnut shell, the black walnut itself grinded up into a powder. I got this from Herbs of Mexico. If you're here in LA, you can go to Herbs of Mexico. They're in East LA, but you can order. Herbs of Mexico, this package is a 8 ounce, and you can see how much I got. 8 ounces, and it was $12, which will last me a while. And with the powder, it's, in my opinion, and please, whoever's watching this, if you're on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, do not shred me to pieces, because some people are like, you have to use the actual whole black walnut. Well, damn it, I can't find the whole thing, so I'm doing what works. It's grinded up black walnut. That's all it is. It's powdered. I'm steeping it in a pot, and this has been boiling for 90 minutes. I'm going to let it steep for a total of about 6 hours. It's 7:10 right now where I'm at, so it's going to be in the wee morning. I'm not good at math, but whatever that equals out to, probably, 11, 12, 1 a.m. But I'm letting it steep, and hold on. Bear with me, I wasn't planned for this. But the essence, and it's on a very, 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 very low flame. You can see the water's already dark. Some people would probably use this as is and say it's fine and it's good to go. I'm a little anal and old school, so I'm going to let it steep for as many hours as possible. Knowing me, my old behind, I'll probably fall asleep and wake up and it'll still be on and take a bath. But I'm going to bathe in this, and then I'm going to combine this with a ritual. So I'm not going to show the ritual now. Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want me to do a video on how I do the cord cutting ritual, I will record my ritual tonight and I will post it for you tomorrow. But I'm only going to do that if people comment down saying post the cord cutting ritual. If nobody comments, then I'm not going to go through the rigmarole, because setting up my tripod and my lighting is a hassle at midnight. But I will do it for you guys. So I'm doing a couple things. This is a reversal candle, and the reversal in the black and white. A lot of you are familiar with the reversal candles in the black and red, which work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. However, reversals come in different candles, different colors for a reason. So you're using the white to clear away or to invite what you want to bring in and banishing what you don't want to have in your life anymore. I've had some people ask me, is there a difference in whether the black is on top or on bottom? There is. So, if the black is on top, it's going to do the banishing work first. My candle store didn't have those, otherwise that's what I would have purchased. So if you can, find your reversal candle with the black on top and then whatever other color on the bottom. Black and red is typical and traditional. However, it's specialized for matters of the heart. So if your relationship or whatever it is energetically, romantically is blocked, you get the black and red. If it's financial, so business, finances, money, then you get the black and green or green and black. And I don't want to confuse you guys. I don't want anyone going crazy trying to like, oh my God, I got to find the one with the black on top. It's okay, babe. It's okay. You can get the one with the black on the bottom. But if your store happens to have the one with the black first, we want to clear away and we want to invite in. But again, it's going to work, okay? The reason why I chose the white and black, I do a general reversing candle. This is not for anyone particular. This isn't for, I don't have any haters. Well, this isn't geared to anyone specific. This is just my usual twice a year cleansing that I do for myself. And this is what I say. Unless you're going to walk outside in an astronaut suit, or you're just going to stay, if you're going to stay in quarantine for the rest of your life, you'll never need to burn one of these. But if you have friends, family, a job, or you have to go to the bank, grocery store, laundromat, or gas station, then eventually you need to burn a reversal candle because you're energetically exchanging energy with people. And don't have sex for the rest of your life. But come on now, that's inevitable. So you should be doing a cleansing on a regular basis. Again, this is not directed to anyone. This is a harmless, like, I don't wish harm on anybody. I love everyone. That's probably my problem, is I love people too much. Hold on, Mercury's going by. Y'all hear that siren in the background? That's Mars and Mercury. Bear with me because it's distracting. But I do an energetic cleansing once a year. So this is we are in the foreshadow of Mercury retrograde. This is the, half point of the year. So I'm doing my cleansing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my baths combined together. I'm going to burn my reversal candle. And all I'm asking is that any negativity, anything that was directed to me, anything that doesn't serve my highest good, that doesn't promote love and abundance and prosperity, anything that was directed that is not of positivity and love, I'm returning it back to its sender. And that's the difference in doing a banish or a hexing versus a reversal. Again, my intention is not, I don't ever, I've done lots of hexing spells and I'm good at them. But my intention isn't to hurt anybody. But if you send some shit to me, I'm from LA. I'm with the shits. I will return it back to you. Return to sender. That's the whole purpose of a reversal candle. So just, that's, y'all feel me? Don't come for a witch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do this tonight. I've had great success with these. I've done these I've done these throughout the years. And this is something that my mom used to do when I was little. And it was the same thing. We don't wish harm on anybody. We just send shit back to their sender. Because oftentimes people will think, feel, or do. And it might be unconscious. And it may not even be their fault. But that's not my problem. If you think ill intentions or you speak negatively against me or whatever it is, I'm just giving you back what you already sent out. Sorry, boo. Clean your shit up. That's just how I feel. Now, second thing, because now I feel like I'm blabbing on forever. When you're going to do your cord cutting, I really want to do a video on the cord cutting because I have all this stuff that I bought. I think it'll be exciting. But you guys got to tell me. You have to tell me what you want me to do. Otherwise, I won't do it. I do so many spells that I don't share. But you can have a brown candle for cord cutting. You can have, where did she go? Oh shit, hold on. Where did I? Oh, here we go. I refer to all my candles as she. But this one, God, Luna got her hair. I'm getting that cat shaved this weekend, by the way, because Luna's hair is everywhere and she gets all over my candles. This is a coconut palm wax candle. This, which I was informed today at Whole Foods, this is actually orange. Maybe I'm colorblind. I thought it was yellow, but apparently it's orange. Can you see that? I don't know. What do you think? Is this orange or is this yellow? I don't know. But I'm doing a cord cutting ritual. The person like chastised me in the aisle about this is a yellow candle. It's not an orange candle. We went back and forth for like 45 seconds and then I was like, okay, fuck you. This is the candle I'm using. But anyway, it looks yellow to me. And this is what I'm going to use for a cord cutting unless I happen to come across the same candle in yellow, then I might do that. But cord cutting can be done in brown, it can be done in yellow, it can be done in black, and it can be done in purple. So take your pick. It does not have to be coconut palm wax. It just so happens that I've had this candle for 3 years and I'm sick of looking at it, so I decided, why not use it? But you can use whatever you want. I'm going to do that later tonight during the witching hour. I am more than happy to share that with you guys because I think it is something that everyone should know how to do. Defensive magic. And, you know, we all establish cords with people that don't serve us any longer, and it can be a blockage to us and keep us from moving forward. So it's important to clear those cords in a very harmonious way without sending harm out. And what I mean by that is this is not a banish ritual. I'm not banishing anybody. Although I love banish rituals. I love to just slingshot your ass out of here. But we're not doing that. We're just sending you off. We're releasing this energy. I'm separating and I'm moving forward with a clear canvas. And that can be done with a cut and clear combination. No. What did I say? Not cut and clear. Yeah, cut and clear with the, or cord pulling, excuse me, with the bath and the candle combination. So 2 different candles, 2 different rituals. Highly effective, very good, very simple, very cheap. Like this is kitchen witchery. I think all of this stuff, aside from the candles, the ingredients itself, outside of the black walnut, which was the most costly thing, I said it was about $15, but everything else was probably under $10. You can find, you know, candles. I mean, this candle right here, my Botanica, the double action candles are a little bit more, so they're like about $4.55. This one was expensive. This is by Aloha, if anybody's curious. This is the Aloha brand coconut palm wax candles. They're sold online and they're sold in most metaphysical shops. These candles are retail for about $8. I don't think you need an $8 candle. Like, truthfully, I wouldn't buy it. I just had it on deck. I will stick with the typical, you know, $2 yellow, orange, or whatever hell color this candle is. But this ritual is very effective and you can do it for about $10 and it works. So I love you guys. I've been blabbing on forever. Let me know if you want to see the cord pulling ritual. Do you like videos like this? Do you want me to continue doing them? If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. Please share this video, tag someone that you love, that you know, like, they need some help, because we all need some help, right? And yeah, that's it for now. Signing out from a Sunday. I love you guys. Show me some love in the comments. Please share this video. This is how Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube gets this information out to other magical manifestors just like us. And if you want to book a private consultation, oneritualaway.com. I'm available for readings, coaching sessions, and spiritual rituals. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.